missing someone.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Single Chronicles. This week, I'm doing a off-script episode that I literally am going to record, edit, and get to you in less than 48 hours. I wanted to talk about the whole Cardi B and Offset divorce thing and the whole split. Yeah, it's been known that he wants to work things out and of course get his family back, but this is not the first time they've been in this whole situation. So I kind of wanted to talk about that just briefly and how I feel about this whole thing. But first, I wanted to let you guys know all the YouTube spiel. You already know, literally every YouTuber does this, to like, comment, share if you will, subscribe, but most importantly hit that bell so you can be notified of future videos and stuff. So without further ado, now that that's out the way, welcome to the Single Chronicles. Someone mentioned it to me in my DM on Instagram, and then another person was asking me about it on Twitter. Not that I speak to a lot of people on Twitter. I probably have 5 or 6 people I actually interact with that I know, but that's not the point. The point is we're here to talk about Cardi B and Offset and their divorce. Her filing for divorce after, the whole him cheating and she's been dealing with it. Shade Room is under, a no talking clause, so they can't really say anything. But hey, it is what it is. Now, I feel bad. First of all, Cardi B is a Libra like me, an October Libra, and we are the type of people we try to make it work. We'll stick through thick and thin with somebody until it's time to move on. It takes a lot for a Libra female to just let go, and it's not because she probably loves him any less. She's just tired of being hurt, and I can relate to that. Goodbye, good riddance, baby girl. He cheated before. You caught him. You separated from him, you left him, you let him back. Ignore that major red flag. I'm sorry. Usually cheating is 95% of the time an unforgivable offense. Why? Because guess what? Chances are you're going to do it again. So he's proven that he is. And he's like a known habitual strip club goer. Look, I got some friends that are or were strippers at some point, and this is no disrespect to them, but it tends to be that guys that frequent those types of places and those types of females tend to have a fidelity problem. Shit, she used to be a stripper herself, so what? And I hate to judge. What kind of guys really want to keep a female like that? I don't know. What kind of guy is attracted to a female like that? Not saying that she ain't cool, because she seems like she's real dope and down to earth. She seems like a hell of a mom. And Lord knows despite her fame, her money, success, and everything else that befalls her, she is super dope humble. So I have no gripe against Cardi B. I don't care how ratchet her songs may be. At the end of the day, she seems like a dope chick. Plus, like I said, she's a fucking Libra. The flags was there. Like, we had red, yellow, orange, all types of color flags in the family. Like, what did you expect? Like, once a hoe, always a hoe. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife or a husband. And in this case, he's a big hoe. Speaking of hoes, I have even less respect for you females that mess around with a guy that you know for a fact got a girl, that you know for a fact he married. And it ain't no secret. Like, everybody knows who he is and who Cardi B is. Even if you don't follow their music, you know that the two of them are together. And I'm sure he don't lie about it. Even if he is the predator, approacher, whatever. Pump the brakes. Like, you know what? No, you ain't married. You married. Like, you can't sit up there and profess to be believing in God and you sitting up there adultering. Thou shalt not commit adultery.
I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Apparently, wet ass pussy is not the only thing that's gonna keep a man. Excuse my French. Yeah, it might get him. It might hook him, but it ain't gonna get and keep a quality man. And Offset is not a quality man. I mean, you get with a guy, meet him in a strip club. He likes that type of stuff. He's always talking about that stuff. And yeah, he cheats on you. Shit, I'm surprised it lasted this fucking long. They seem like a really cute couple. They seem really happy from time to time from what we saw on social media. But we don't really know, because who puts all their shitty emotions on social media? It took a lot out of her to take him back. and forgive him. And I think it was mostly for the sake of the fact that she didn't want to raise culture in a broken home. And I respect that. I respect the hell out of that. But at the end of the day, you met the man under some shaky pretenses, had a child by him, and now here we are. Nigga's a hoe. Excuse my language. I hate the N-word. I really fucking hate that word. But he is. He's like, all right, this is what he be out here doing. Like, what the hell did you... What did you expect? First of all, he need to count every last one of his lucky stars that his ass ain't walking around dickless right now. Yes, come on now. You know how fiery Latino women and black women, and she's not only one, she's both. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. Come on, man. You lucky you didn't get the you know what in your spaghetti. Like, yeah, they don't play. And dude, you was messing around with fire. Fire. Hey guys, thanks again for tuning in to another episode of the Single Chronicles. I feel bad for Miss Cardi B, because I think that's how you say her name. There are several things that are wrong here now that she's single. And I guess some things that I want to reflect upon that I would assume she kind of went through before she got married. The most important thing is the fact that now there's a child that is going to be a part of a broken home. Not saying that they can't co-parent together or don't have the capability of co-parenting. So I feel bad mostly because now the poor child culture, I believe her name is going to have to live through that over and over again. It's always going to come back until everyone just kind of figures it's not trendworthy again. That being said, there are other children that he has, so who knows how this is going to play effect on that blended family that they seem to have had kind of going on pretty well. It's just a sad shame when kids are involved, because now they got to figure out custody, they got to figure out child support and spousal support, which support probably seems like the least of either one of their worries, because Cardi B does well for herself and Offset is doing well for himself. So at least we know that money is not going to be of the issue. It's just now we're worried about the emotional standpoint, and I hope that they could get that child some type of therapy to help her cope with being the product of a broken home. That being said, this is something that is very important. I really didn't dwell on it because this was kind of in a rush, but we have to pay attention to one major yellow flag. This isn't a red flag, it's a yellow flag, and that is the flag of chemistry. While having chemistry with someone isn't a bad thing, it's a great thing, sometimes it can be confused with compatibility. Yeah, sparks may fly. You might see someone that you are attracted to and they visually please, you know, those synapses running off in your head, but we confuse that with love and it leads to lust. We got to be careful, because when you have someone you have crazy chemistry with, that can only take you so far. If you find out down the road that you guys have nothing in common or you can't keep each other's interests peaked, eventually some eyes are going to wander and everything else is going to follow. So be careful when you think about chemistry versus compatibility. Now, compatibility, you can ride that sucker till the wheels fall off. It's definitely important, and it's something to think about going on into the future. I like to thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry that this episode was just kind of off script and everything, but it was kind of like something I wanted to talk about. Plus, I had an editing faux pas with episode 2. So guys, please forgive me. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video to keep it going. But more importantly, hit that bell so you can be notified of future videos and stuff. Oh, one other thing. Be sure to check out the stuff on the merch store. Coming up in a few weeks will be my birthday, and I'm going to have a special sale. But until then, enjoy free shipping in my merch store by using promo code SHIP for free, and you'll get free shipping off of any and everything in the merch store. That's all I wanted to let you guys know, and that's really about it. And I like to tell you guys to be awesome, be you, but above all else, love yourself.
Missing someone